Welcome back to CyberDon. In this episode, we bring everything full circle. We've unpacked the law, the roles, the rights, and the risks. But understanding the PDPL is only half the battle. The real challenge is being prepared. This is where awareness becomes action, where policies turn into protection, and where compliance becomes culture. Let's make sure your organization is truly ready.
CyberDon, if I'm part of a company doing business in or with Saudi Arabia, where do I even start?
With a compliance roadmap, a practical step-by-step plan to align your organization with PDPL. Here's what it looks like. Let's start with Step 1, map and classify your data. Identify all personal and sensitive data your organization collects, stores, or processes, including employee records and customer profiles. Map how that data moves through departments, systems, vendors, and across borders. Classify data by its type, sensitivity level, and purpose, such as marketing or payroll. For every processing activity, align it with a lawful basis under Article 6 of the PDPL, whether it's consent, a contract, legal obligation, or another valid ground. Now let's move to Step 2, establish legal basis for processing. Once you know what data you hold, you must determine if you are allowed to process it. Every processing activity requires a clear legal ground: consent, contractual necessity, legal obligation, vital interest, public interest. For sensitive data such as health or biometric information, ensure you have explicit consent or meet a specific exception outlined in the law. Now that your legal bases are in place, it's time to communicate with the people whose data you use. It's time for Step 3, update privacy policies and notices. Your privacy notices must be clear and accessible to all users. And transparent about what data you collect, why you collect it, how long you keep it, and whether it's transferred outside Saudi Arabia. Informative about individuals' rights under PDPL. Update your internal procedures so your team knows how to apply these policies in practice. Next, let's move to Step 4. Enable individual rights. PDPL gives individuals powerful rights over their data, and you must be ready to honor them. Set up formal procedures to handle requests for access, correction, erasure, withdrawal of consent, objection to processing. Respond to each request within 30 days or as defined by SDAIA. Provide secure and accessible channels for individuals to submit these requests. Now we shift from rights to internal leadership. Step 5, appoint a DPO and build governance. Strong compliance starts with strong leadership. Public entities are required to appoint a data protection officer. Private organizations should also consider it, especially if they process large volumes of personal or sensitive data. Your DPO must be independent, well-trained, and report directly to leadership. Additionally, maintain a record of processing activities. Conduct data protection impact assessments for high-risk activities. Let's move into technical safeguards with Step 6, implement security controls. Securing personal data is not optional. It is your frontline defense against breaches and misuse. Apply both technical and organizational safeguards, including encryption for data at rest and in transit, role-based access controls, monitoring and auditing tools, regular penetration testing, employee training programs. Make sure safeguards are appropriate for the data's sensitivity and the risks involved. Now let's prepare for the unexpected. Step 7, prepare for breaches. Even with strong controls, incidents can happen. Your response makes all the difference. Build and maintain a response plan that includes escalation procedures for internal teams, breach containment strategies, notifications to SDAIA without unnecessary delay, timely communication to affected individuals if there's high risk, post-incident reviews and updates to controls. Test your plan regularly to ensure readiness. Now, let's move to Step 8. Regulate cross-border transfers. If personal data leaves Saudi Arabia, PDPL still applies. You must identify what data is transferred and to which countries. Ensure the destination offers adequate protection or secure approval from SDAIA. Apply safeguards like standard contractual clauses. Obtain explicit consent if required. Even with trusted global providers, perform due diligence and document your decision-making. And finally, Step 9, the ongoing commitment. Monitor and engage with SDAIA. Compliance is not a one-time task. It is a continuous responsibility. Stay up to date by monitoring SDAIA's announcements, regulatory updates, and FAQs. Prepare for audits or inspections. Make sure all your documentation is up to date, well organized, and ready for review. Respond to complaints. When individuals raise concerns or exercise their data rights, act swiftly and transparently. Review your program annually at least once a year. Revisit your privacy policies, technical safeguards, and employee training programs. Keep everything aligned with the latest regulatory expectations. Staying connected to the regulator ensures you evolve with the law and maintain full alignment. That is your roadmap to PDPL compliance. 9 essential steps that turn privacy from a liability into a strategic advantage. This may be the final episode of our PDPL series, but for your organization, the real journey is just beginning. Stay ready, stay responsible, and we will see you in a new chapter.